in today's video, I wanted to do kind of my version of like the fall favorites tag, I guess. I was sitting in my beauty room and I had a pumpkin candle burning and I was like, you know, I'm feeling super fall right now. And I just looked up the fall favorites tag questions and kind of like, I didn't do them exactly, but I kind of like added my own, plus did them and subtracted some. So this is like my version of like the fall favorites tag. These are my fall favorites. All right. First, I wanted to include lipsticks. I feel like lipstick is like the one thing that kind of like, besides candles, besides like the candles and the outfits, whatever. Lipstick is like the one makeup item that really helps you transition through the seasons. And nothing says fall like dark, vampy, red, burgundy lips. So I have three kind of like top favorites because I can't pick just one, right? Like that's ridiculous. My first favorite is the Rimmel lipstick, the Kate Moss one in 01. This has been probably my all-time favorite red lipstick for a really long time, but I love busting it out like in the winter and the fall. It's just a like really bold, pure, classic red color. I think that this lipstick is perfect and it's a really awesome like drugstore find. So, and I've like whittled it down to a little lipstick nub. So this is the Rimmel Kate Moss 01 lipstick. Next is a Ultra Matte by Colourpop, and this is in the shade Avenue. This is a perfect fall, like brick red sort of shade. It's ultra matte. I attempted to wear it today, but my lips are a pinch too chappy, so it didn't really work out. I'm wearing Colourpop's Lippistix in Bichette instead. But this is a really perfect fall shade because it's just that like dark kind of vampy brick red burgundy shade. Beautiful. Both of these are really affordable. This is also an affordable brand. This is a lip liner by the brand Prestige. You can get that at I think Rite Aid. And this is in the shade Wine. So this is just a really dark purpley vampy lip liner. So these kind of shades are like a must for me in the fall time. I just love having dark lips in the fall. But let's get real, I wear dark lips like all year round because why? Next up is my fall favorite blush, and I really thought about this one, like what blush do I use the most in the fall? Which one do I like reach for the most? And that is the Tarte Amazonian Clay Blush in the color Exposed. It's what I'm wearing on my cheeks right now, and it's just like kind of a perfect, like kind of everyday mauvey nude pinky blush. In the fall time, I tend to wear really bold eyes and bold lips, so I like having something that's a little bit more muted on my cheeks, just because, I mean, I don't want to look like a clown, right? So this is just a really nice kind of like, so more subtle, like muted mauvey nude-y shade. Never lets me down. And it goes perfectly with pretty much any makeup look ever. Next, I wanted to include some eyeshadows. So like I said, I love wearing like bold eyes during the fall time. And for that, like my go-to shades are like the reds and the cranberries. Since I have green eyes, like the red tones and the cranberry tones really work well for my eye color, but it really looks good on almost any color, eye color too. So for me, my favorites are the Colourpop Super Shock shadows, and my three favorites for the fall time are the shade Drift. This is just like a really beautiful cranberry with some shimmer. Like this, like all over the lid with a smoky eye is beautiful. Next up is the shade Porter, which is a Kathleen Lights collaboration. This is kind of the same thing, but it's darker and it has a little bit more brown in it. But it's the same kind of like dark cranberry shimmer situation. And then the last one I have is the color Hustle, which is more on the purple tone. And it's like a purpley kind of brown shade. It's really similar to the lip liner that I was talking about. It's just kind of like a purple toned brownish shade. So these shades all over the lid are just like absolutely gorgeous during the fall time. Okay, next up are fashion favorites. Now, I don't really talk about fashion a lot on my channel just because like I'm not really that into fashion and clothes. My style is very kind of like eclectic, comfortable, and not very trendy. So I kind of just like wear stuff that I like, and then, you know, that's that. I mean, you should wear what you like. That makes no sense. Duh. So the first thing I want to talk about is shoes. So my favorite fall shoe, although most would say like over the knee boots or like, you know, whatever, mine is a sneaker. These I just got a couple of months ago, and they are high top Vans that have kind of like this rose print on them, and I am obsessed with these. I wear these like any chance I get with like skinny jeans or leggings or just anything. I think these are like the dopest shoes I've ever seen. They are so freaking cool. And to me, like they definitely say fall. I mean, because they're like a darker sneaker with like the rose patterns sticking to that like vampy, rosy, you know, mauve trend cranberry colors that I like. And like, I just really like being comfortable, especially in the fall time when it's cold, and I like to bundle up with like sweaters and leggings and scarves and all that sort of thing. And just these shoes are so very like me, and they're just so cool, and they're so comfortable, and I'm a humongous fan. I don't know what the actual like name of these are, but if I can find them, or if they're still like on the website, then I'll link them down below, because I got them a couple months ago. But these are like my favorite sneaker. And how humongous do my feet look like holding this shoe up? It's like bigger than my face. Whatever, I got big feet. I'm a tall girl. Whatever. The last fall fashion favorite, wow, that was like a tongue twister, is flannels. Like that comes to no surprise to anybody. My favorite flannels are from Target. The men's flannels actually are my favorite, because there's something about men's flannels are just made better than girls' flannels. They're thicker in material, and they just hold up better. They're more comfortable because they're not as form-fitting. And I find especially like in the arms, flannels can be really like restricting. And I mean, I like to roll up my flannels, so I like them to be a little looser and just a little bit more casual. And the men's flannels at Target are my favorite. They're not that expensive. I think they're like 20 bucks each, but because of like the material, because it's like a thicker, you know, flannel material, it's gonna hold up a lot longer than like a female flannel that's like paper thin, you know what I mean? So I just get mine in like the men's small, so it's still big on me, but it's like comfortable. I love wearing like flannels with like a plain t-shirt and then leggings. I just think that's a really cute fall outfit. And don't tell me that leggings aren't pants, because I'm pregnant and I can wear leggings as pants. So there. All right, last three fall favorite categories. First one being candles. So if you've watched some of my videos before, you know that pumpkin candles are like my jam. I absolutely love pumpkin candles. They are my favorite. My husband hates pumpkin candles. I love them. And then my by far my favorite pumpkin candle is not from Bath & Body Works. It is by a brand called Everyday Luxe. I find this brand at Marshall's. And I'm so disappointed because last year they had like the big, like the normal size ones, but this year they only have the small ones. I'm like, why? This is pumpkin maple sugar. Like, I wish that I could just put this up against the lens and then you could just sniff your screen and smell it. This is by far my favorite fall pumpkin candle. I wish I had a million of these and I could burn them all year round. They just smell so good. It's like, it's pumpkin, but it's like not straight up pumpkin. It like you totally smell like the maple syrup in there, and then like it kind of has like a brown sugar smell, but it's not like overly sweet. It's like kind of spicy at the same time. I don't know. I'm not doing a very good job describing it, but if you have a Marshall's near you, pop in, find this candle, smell it, thank me later. It'll change your life. All right, my other favorite candle is from Bath & Body Works, and it is the flannel candle. This one just, it does smell like fall. Like, it kind of has like a manlier smell, but it's not like overpoweringly man. It's like also a little on the sweet side. It just kind of smells like that, like, it kind of smells like it's crisp outside. It might have just rained and you're like bundled up, and like, I'm just so obsessed with this candle. I love the way this smells. And of course, Bath & Body Works totally kills it with the candles because their scents are like very potent in the sense that you can like light one and it totally smells up the whole, you know, area of your house. It's not one of those candles where you have to like be hovering over it to smell it. So this is definitely my favorite. The other one we got was Mahogany Apple, which is another really delicious kind of musky, manly, sweet smell. This one, Flannel, is my fave. Okay, next we have my favorite fall Starbucks drink. If you're new to my channel, you don't know, but if you have been here a while, I think I mentioned this in every video. I used to work at Starbucks. I worked at Starbucks for many years, and like I like have, you know, I know every drink that's ever been made ever, basically. I worked there for so long. And probably my favorite drink at Starbucks all year round, any season, any time of the year, only is available from like October to December. And it does have pumpkin in it, so don't judge me for being a basic white girl. Pumpkin chai. Like, hands down, is the best drink ever invented on the planet. You get an iced pumpkin chai. I always get a venti because duh, but you split the pumps. You don't get the whole pumps because a venti has 6. An iced venti has 6 pumps, so I split the pumps, get 3 pumps of the chai, 3 pumps of the pumpkin, light ice. Like, oh my gosh. And I can't have it because chai is like really heavily caffeinated and it really bums me out that I can't have it. But it is so good. It is so good because it's like pumpkin-y, but it's like not too sweet because you get half the pumps, and it kind of has like that spicy chai flavor. Oh my God. It is so good. It is so good. Go have one for me, please, because I can't have one, so have one for me. Iced venti pumpkin chai, 3 pumps each, light ice. So good. So good. Oh. All right, and the last fall favorite is my favorite Thanksgiving food. So I love Thanksgiving. I love food. Thanksgiving food is the best food out of the whole year. And the time that you get to like spend with family and friends, it's really awesome and amazing. So my favorite Thanksgiving food is a tie between mac and cheese and stuffing. But it's like the mac and cheese, it has to be like the mac and cheese, kind of like the baked one with like the breadcrumb crust on top. My sister Shaylin makes the best one. It is so good. Oh, just eat the whole thing. And then stuffing. Pretty much any kind of stuffing, whether it's like homemade, from the box, whatever, doesn't care, doesn't matter. Like it is, like stuffing is just, and I feel like that's kind of like a favorite for everybody. I feel like everybody loves stuffing. I feel like everybody's favorite is stuffing, but I love stuffing. Now I'm really hungry. All right, and that completes this fall favorites video. I really hope you enjoyed. Did I mention any of your favorites? Do you have any favorites? Let me know in the comments down below. I would love to find out what your favorites are. That way maybe I can discover new favorites. That's always my favorite, is finding out new things and, you know, expanding my collection of things that I don't need but want, duh. So if you like this video, then please give it a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe. I would love to have you, and I don't want you to miss out on any of my new videos. If you are interested in any of the things that I mentioned, I will list them down below, along with where else you can find me on the internet. My Instagram, my Twitter, and my Snapchat, I will list that down below for you. As always, thank you so much for watching, guys, and I really hope to see you in the next one. Bye.